And I also believe that I'm as I said, I am not a partisan person. I think that, I'm very proud of the red sweater I've worn and I'll always wear. But you have to work with everybody. You have to be able, and we've demonstrated that in the budget, and I've demonstrated that in working with people around this community, working with Mayor Larry O'Brien on drug counseling in schools, a STEP program. We're not of the same party. Working with Vern White on that, and Pierre Palver and John Baird through United Way. So that's what I believe I bring to this endeavor.
I mean, I have more influence because I don't have to follow a script. Yes, I have to understand party policy and the platform that I represent, but it's rational, it's logical, it's well communicated, well understood, and my job is to be an influence. And so I think even having one member at Queen's Park speaks volumes. You can see that federally with Elizabeth May, what one voice can do. It's obviously a lot of work. You're up against a big political machine, but I think voting Green in Ottawa South is a huge step in the right direction.
One of the things that I have learned in my 10 years as school trustee is the importance of listening to the community and very, very clearly representing those concerns and fighting for their needs and issues to be met. I have a proven track record of doing exactly that at the school board. I have represented people from a variety of political backgrounds, a variety of very diverse, socioeconomic, multicultural. Every single person is a very, very important constituent, and I will take the time to listen and to make sure that Ottawa South residents feel, and from what several of them have said to me for the first time in a very long time, that they have somebody who they can trust, who is prepared to listen and is prepared to fight and advocate to ensure that that voice is being heard. And at the end of the day, as the elected representative, I will be representing every member of that riding, including John Fraser and Matt Young.
We are going to, let's be honest, if I get elected in this by-election, I'm still going to sit in opposition. I will continue to hold the government to account for what they do. And then when we form a government, I'm still unlikely to be a cabinet minister. So my job will still be to represent the people here in Ottawa South. I can tell you what I can bring to a PC caucus, though. And then, unlike 14 years in government, I bring 13 years in the private sector. That's neither better nor worse, it's just different. It means that I understand inherently, when government makes a decision on policy, how it affects employers in Ottawa South. And by extension, how it affects the employees in Ottawa South. Like I told you guys, I have a young family, 2 little girls at home, hopefully another one coming sometime down the road. I understand when the government makes decisions, how it affects families, young families with 2 income earners in the home. I understand how, if we don't have enough money in the kitty, it's going to affect our ability to access those social services we all want and love. That's what's different. I've worked hard my whole life to get where I am. I worked my way through school. I paid my student loans. I worked hard to have a strong career so I can provide for my family. And I understand that everyone else in Ottawa South is doing those very same things, albeit differently than me. They're all doing those very same things, just trying to provide for their families and earn a good, honest living. I'll relate to those people. And I'll continue to relate to those people because they are the same as me. And I understand that the people who are hiring them, I understand that we don't want to put them under duress. We don't want them to take their money and walk away. We don't want them selling businesses or shuttering businesses. And that's what I bring that's different. And I'll continue to be a stubborn and loud voice in caucus anytime that someone says something that affects people adversely or affects businesses that hire those people adversely.